Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sapna Dadwal. I'm working as a professor in the Department of Management at St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management. This is lecture 6 of Consumer Protection. This subject is taught in BBA 6th semester of MDU curriculum. The topics I'm going to cover in this lecture are quasi-judicial mechanism, district forum, State Commission, National Commission, power and rights of district forum, power of redressal agencies. Now I'm starting with first topic, mechanisms of protection. The mechanism designed to protect the interest of the consumer in India can be broadly categorized into two types. These are quasi-judicial mechanism or administrative mechanism. Now, starting with quasi-judicial mechanism. So, under Consumer Protection Act in 1986, a separate quasi-judicial mechanism has been established to redress the grievances of consumers. It is three-tier mechanism established at national, state and at district level, known as National Commission, State Commission and district forums. These consumer dispute redressal agencies are composed of members having judicial background as well as non-judicial background. These redressal agencies are not bound to follow all the provision and laws of the Act. They are bound to follow some of the provisions or main provisions of the Act. So now I'm starting with first tier of the quasi-judicial mechanism, that is of district forum. District forums are established by the state government in each district of the state as per the Consumer Protection Act 1986. Section 9 of the Act provides for the establishment of district forum by state government in each district of the state. However, the state government may establish more than one district forum in a district which deems fit to do so. Now, the composition of district forum. A district section 10(1) provides that each district forum shall consist of a person who is or who has been or qualified to be district judge, to be nominated by state government to be the president of the district forum, and two other members, one of them shall be woman, who shall have following qualification, namely be not less than of 35 years of age, possess a bachelor degree from a recognized university, and be a person of ability, integrity and standing, and have adequate knowledge and experience of at least 10 years in dealing with problems relating to economics, law, commerce, accountancy, industry, public affairs and administration. Now, the disqualification. A person can be disqualified or shall be disqualified from the appointment as a member of the district forum if he has convicted and sentenced to imprisonment for an offence which, in the opinion of state government, involves moral turpitude, or if he is an undischarged insolvent, or he is of unsound mind and stands so declared by the competent court, or he has been removed or dismissed from the service of the government or a body corporate owned or controlled by the government, or in the opinion of state government, if he becomes the member, then he may discharge his function prejudicially. Now the next is appointing authority. The next will be appointing authority. I would like to talk about appointing authority. Every appointment of the president and the members of the district forum is made by the state government on the recommendation of selection committee consisting president of the state commission, secretary law department, secretary in charge of the department dealing with the consumer affairs in the state member. Now the main term of the office. So members of the district forum hold office for a term of 5 years or up to an age of 65 years, whichever is earlier, and are not eligible for reappointment. In other words, the maximum period of membership of the forum is of 5 years. Now salary. The state government drafts rules regarding salary or honorarium and other allowances payable to members, and also the terms and conditions of their service. Now jurisdiction of the district forum. As per the latest amendment, the district forum has the jurisdiction to entertain complaints where value of goods and services and the compensation does not exceed rupees 20 lakhs. A complaint shall be filed in the district forum where the opposite party or parties actually and voluntarily reside or carried business or has branch within the local limits. So the cause of the action partially or wholly is with the jurisdiction. Now procedure for filing a complaint in district forum. Engagement of lawyer is not compulsory. The complainant himself or through a representative can file a case or represent his or her case. A complaint is to be filed within the 2 years from the date on which case of action has arose. A complaint filed before the district forum shall be accompanied by the appropriate fees. A complaint should be filed in 4 sets along with the copies of the documents. A complaint shall clearly contain particulars of dispute and the relief claimed and shall be accompanied by copies of such document as are necessary to provide the claim made in the complaint. Now there comes second mechanism, that is called as state commission. Each state shall have state commission, and each state commission shall consist of a person who is or has been a judge of high court appointed by the state government, who shall be its president. Not less than 2 or more than such numbers of members as may be prescribed, one of whom shall be woman, one of whom shall be woman, who shall have the following qualification: she may not be less than of 35 years of age, should possess a bachelor's degree from the recognized university, and be a person of ability, integrity and standing, and have adequate knowledge and experience of at least 10 years in dealing with problems relating to economics, law, commerce, accountancy, industry, public affairs or administration. Now the next is disqualification. A person shall not be appointed or shall not be eligible for appointment as member if he has been convicted and sentenced to imprisonment for an offence which in opinion of the state government involves moral turpitude or is an undischarged solvent or is of unsound mind and stands so declared by competent court, or has been removed or dismissed from the service of the government or a body corporate owned or controlled by the state government, or has in the opinion of the state government that such members function will be affected by his prejudice against the functions of the commission, or every appointment shall made by the state government and is made on the recommendation of selection committee consisting of president of the state commission, then secretary of consumer affair of the state, and the secretary of law department. Now comes terms of office. Every member of state commission shall hold office for a term of 5 years or up to the age of 67 years, whichever is earlier, and shall be eligible for reappointment subject to the similar conditions as stated in the Act. Then comes the jurisdiction of state commission. Pecuniary jurisdiction of the state commission can be entertained can entertain complaints where the value of the goods and services and the compensation if claimed exceed rupees 20 lakh but does not exceed rupees 1 crore. So very clear, the state commission can entertain complaints from 20 to 1 crore. Below 20, the complaints will be filed in district forum. If the complaint is of having value of goods more than 20 lakh or compensation of 20 lakh, then it should be filed with the complaint should be made or filed with the state commission till 1 crore. If the complaint is more than 1 crore, then it should be filed with national commission. So the state commission also has the jurisdiction to entertain appeals against the orders of any district forum within the state within 30 days from the date of service of the order to the appellant. Now comes the third tier of quasi judicial mechanism, that is of national commission. So section 9 empowers the central government to establish the National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission by notification in the official gazette. Section 21 provides that the National Commission shall consist of a person who is or has been judge of the Supreme Court to be appointed by the central government, who shall be its president. At least 4 other members or such higher number of members as may be prescribed, and one of whom shall be a woman who shall have the following qualification: be not less than of 35 years of age, possess a bachelor degree from a recognized university, be a person of ability, integrity, and standing, and have adequate knowledge and experience of at least 10 years in dealing with problems relating to economics, law, commerce, accountancy, industry, public affairs, or administration. Then comes second point is disqualification. A members or a person shall be disqualified from the appointment if he has been convicted and sentenced to imprisonment of an offence which, in the opinion of the central government, involves moral turpitude, or if he is an undischarged solvent, or if he is of unsound mind and stands so declared by a competent authority or competent court, or has been removed or dismissed from the service of the government or a body corporate owned or controlled by the government. Now, appointing authority. Every appointment is made by the central government on the recommendation of the selection committee. Now, the terms of office. Section 23 says that every member of the National Commission shall hold office for a term of 5 years or up to the age of 70 years, whichever is earlier. Now, the jurisdiction of the National Commission. The National Commission has the jurisdiction to entertain complaints where the value of goods and services and the compensation claimed exceed rupees 1 crore. The National Commission has jurisdiction to entertain appeals against the order of any state commission within 30 days from the date of service of order to the appellant. So very clear from this: district forums, state commission and national commission. So it's very clear. This is called as three-tier system of quasi-judicial system or quasi-judicial mechanism for protecting the consumers. Now, the power of redressal agencies. I'm just giving you a brief idea about the powers of redressal agencies. I'm going to discuss in next lecture in detail what are the powers of redressal agencies, power and responsibilities of the redressal agencies. So the consumer redressal agencies are vested with the power of civil court only in the following matters. They can summon and enforce for the attendance of any defendant or witness and examine the witness on oath. They can request any report of the concerned analyst or test from the appropriate laboratory or any other relevant source or from any other relevant source. They can issue any commission for the examination of any witness. So these are the questions which are related to the above topics. If any query is there, please do contact me. If any confusion is there, please do contact me. If any writing mistakes is there, or then please ignore that writing mistake. Thank you so much.